fine. I'll just run it at native. Motion blur intensity.
What are you doing?
We'll just go low. It does have off though, Q. I just have it set to low for myself.
For what?
What are you
motion
doing,
blur?
Seth?
Yeah.
Well, there better fucking be an option to turn it off. That's like basic quality of life shit. That's basic game settings that should be in the game. It's not even quality of life. That should be a requirement. As like
Nah, Q. If I made a game, I'd have
as
two
basics.
options: motion blur ultra and motion blur mega. There's only two, Q. There can only be two
turn
options.
slightly. You see the whole universe pass by.
No. You see, you turn slightly, and all you see is blur. It's just like you're watching an action scene in a movie. You're watching the camera shake action scenes in the movies.
Yeah, shaky cam.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand that. Makes it
You're
unwatchable.
You're actually watching a video shot at 3 frames a second, and the guy's just wildly shaking the camera.
While all blurry. Like, it's not even like regular blur. The blur itself is also animated. It's like moving around and shit.
Yes. Also, he's on
That'd
a
be a
connection
freaking
through
nightmare.
dial-up internet. He's also on connection through dial-up internet, thus everything's pixelated.
Oh, God help us.
I'm sure you'll love it here, right?
Why is it going on the wrong?
You can
I turned my second monitor on. Got that
Uh-huh.
working. Guess what screen it goes to instead of the one that's listed as the main screen?
Don't worry, it actually has option for it.
I know. I'm just saying that's.
So you guys are both ready to play that?
Yeah, let Q spend the 6 hours he needs in the options first, and then you'll be good.
Hey,
He,
that
He needs-
is needed. That is a required feature to function, sir.
do I need VSync? Mm-hmm. So do I want to play with tearing or no tearing? We'll play with tearing. Who cares? I'll fix it if tearing gets bad.
Hey, I just remembered something.
I
read that it's only 3-player co-op.
Yep.
Oh, that's sad. And that'll be fine. For now. Maybe bad later, but it'll be fine for now.
John's gonna show up later.
Which is weird because Dark Tide is 4-player, and like the loading screen where you're in your like the elevator in Dark Tide, where you got all 4 people sitting on chairs. In Space Marine 2, there's 4 chairs, but only 3 people sitting down. Like, but there's 4 chairs. Why can't we have a 4th player?
Probably got a mod. Probably got to get mods.
Well, that would be bad because this has anti-cheat on it.
Yeah, a lot of games have any cheat that you could still mod.
I bet CFX volume needs to be turned down just a wee bit. You know what? I'll just turn this back up to 100. Drop the music. CFX volume. Voice volume can be at 90 because that's the most important volume. And voice chat is off.
I'm gonna off your voice chat.
Oh wait a minute. Does this game not... Wait a minute. Does this game not actually control the controller?
It should have control.
Oh. You really look it up.
Also Steam Text.
What do I want to play on? Normal, maybe?
Full controller support. Lowering sound controls. Some people play anything yet.
Your eyebrows are on fire.
What? My eyebrows are on fire.
Okay, see, I knew you.
Yeah, it's because I just turned it down.
Yep, he can hear me. He heard his eyebrows were on fire. That was very important to him.
So we can play the main story together, and we can play the PvE part together.
We'll
Isn't
probably do
PvE
main
part
story.
for you signaling is still the same. You got all the fluffies.
So the main story is with Titus, right? The PvE is the
Who's Titus?
the main character.
Yes, you'll figure it out.
So main story, main character with two guys play through the story. The PvE runs parallel to the main story. You're the other three members of the squad. While main squad's doing their thing, you're doing stuff in the PvE area to assist them on those missions. So you're up pretty much in the same mission, just they're in one area, you're in another. So you're like talking to them over the radio. Titus is giving orders and stuff like, hey, you guys need to do this, you need to go do whatever. So technically you're like all 6 people are there at the same time, but you're only playing either the story side and then you play through the thing. I think you have to play through the first mission on story before you can do the PvE. I haven't done much of the main story, I've just done PvE.
Yeah, I'm watching the intro because I'm watching the, start the game intro. So I'm gonna be watching the story thing.
So, quick question. Am I able to play as my OC furry main?
What?
Nordic, do you play with helmets on or no?
I prefer playing with helmets on because I don't like the way the face.
So am I. I'm playing helmet on.
Yeah, you gotta get the
Because one of the cosmetic options you have, like on the PvE side, is you unlock like different cosmetic armor parts, like different helmets. So it's like, what's the point of unlocking the helmet if you don't wear the helmet? And also, if you're fighting bugs and shit, like why would you want to have your face exposed?
Yeah. good default options I'm seeing here. That toggle for gaming. How's adaptive trigger?
What?
Adaptive trigger.
You're digging in farther into the settings of that than I did. I just said shit where I normally set it. Play the game.
Control settings. One of the basic things you need to check on to see if you can toggle the thing.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna play with helmets off till I get sick of looking at the guy's face. Just until. How do I turn off the privacy thing? 'Cause it popped up saying that it's gonna try to scan private files. How do I turn that off?
What are you talking about?
I can't even
When you
figure it
first
out.
start the game, you set the user agreement, and right after that, it says that you need to go in and scan your computer's private files.
There's no option to turn it on. But there it is. Again.
Use your crossplay,
Oh.
turn that off.
Crossplay is forced on for me.
I got the I turned it off. It's under gaming, under network.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, you can't do anything about that until, yeah, I'm in game now.
I'm not in game, so
I know, I
spend
was
my
in-
6 hours.
Right back.
I'm gonna cook some noodles in the microwave or something, but I don't know. I haven't had enough energy to feel like actually cooking anything. So I might just order Subway or something, I don't know. I got some Nordic, you know how to cook certain recipes, right? Do you think I can ask you for advice later?
Yeah, I'm a pretty damn good cook, yeah.
Yeah, I need something that's not hard on the stomach. Like, yeah, I know I could just Google random recipes, but I need somebody with experience that knows how the stuff interacts, you know? And
Yeah.
I work better whenever I have someone coaching me. I learn better. I mean, I'm like a hands-on and visual learner, so I learn best from doing both. Otherwise, I struggle. And I need someone to coach me because I'll have to figure out exactly, because like a lot of those recipes I try to look up, just a pinch of salt. I'm like, how much is that? How much salt is that? Because I try to look that up and I get like 6 different references. And that's not exactly relevant to what I'm actually going to use help with. Sometimes my stomach gets sensitive, so I need to be careful about what I saturate, you know? And I'm not very knowledgeable about that.
That's strange. The hardest thing I have is whenever you find a European one and they give you commie units to try to figure it out. And you're like, what the heck is that?
What? The heck is what?
Whenever you find a European site, they start giving you commie units and you have no idea what they're talking about. Oh, just a milligram of this, and like, what are you talking about? Obviously you're obviously
You need like a micro scale that can
you're
measure
like, you're
things
obvious.
down.
Yeah, you're obviously a communist if you're using that, so your recipes probably are poisonous.
Well, I got some good news for Gasoline Man. He finally got his college coat. He's working on a college project with some college people. They weren't fucking helping him that much, or as much as they should. like, you better rope them in. Well, I got some news. He finally got them working on it with me because he was getting overstressed. And I said, I'm glad you roped them in. I was about to show up with my freedom units. He's in Indonesia, by the way. Okay.
Okay. Really? You really, for some reason, just...
I do have to say, they always got a lot of good, like, music and stuff. Like, there's this one really cool song from the, there's a couple of cool songs from the, Dark Tide.
There is something about this that absolutely loathes my controller. It just does not want to.
Maybe you gotta restart the game.
Maybe, but I started the game with the controller. It absolutely loathes it, though. It's like, no, I don't want to work with the controller.
There's probably something being activated on your mouse or keyboard, and a lot of games try to do automatic detection, so you can't like have it as a separate input and do like mouse and control at the same time. And it's probably confusing it.
Normally, I would say that, but it would at least like show, you know, register the input from the controller. To go, oh, the controller's doing something.
No. What I'm saying is some games you can't do both at the same time. So you can only switch over to one or the other because they just force it into being only one or the other. I played a game like that once where I was trying to use the controller to move because my hand was hurting, and using the mouse to aim and shoot, and it just wouldn't have it. But other games I can't because it registers as a separate input together. It's hard to explain it. That's how it makes sense to me. I'm just saying it could be that. I haven't started because I gotta get up and use the restroom real quick. I don't know if there's some rules in the back of the because I gotta have something ready to go. Back in 5 minutes.
Since you both an invite to see if you guys can just join in the PvE side without doing the mission.
I don't really want to do the PvE stuff. I want to do the missions.
Well, no, I'm saying like multiplayer fun. Like, if I can invite you to the multiplayer, we can still play through the campaign together.
Yeah,
I'm trying to join a squad with enabled crossplay. However, you disabled crossplay. Please enable if you want to join the squad. Nordic! You foiled me again!
Who's Lone Whistle?
Not
I have
me.
no idea. Not me.
Turn off crossplay for me so I could join.
That would mean he would have to exit the game queue.
He's already in a menu. What other game is there to exit?
Queue, yeah, it's just not picking up my controller at all.
Did you restart the game?
Yes.
Did you restart your computer?
Screw that.
Give me a second. Go back and adjust that setting.
Yep, you're forced to adjust the setting for queue.
You didn't have to. I was partially joking.
That's fine. Because that person who joined in was Xbox, so I was like, man, no.
Yeah.
Everybody I play with on PC. So.
If it's like Sniper 5, you get invasions. You're gonna be like,
No invasions.
Hey, isn't this pure PvE?
no. There's a PvP mode.
Yeah. It's more like
One player plays chaos
Deathmatch.
or something. But
one
there's no
side's
gaming
chaos,
function.
so it's not.
I'm not chaos or loss.
It's funny because you can still make your guy look like chaos in the mission. Kind of, sort of. Color-wise, at least, and some stuff.
Well, I'll join you and then I gotta go pee and go to school.
Okay, I gotta load back in, and then I'll send you both invites and see if it works.
Well,
Yeah, it's gonna take me a few minutes to try to figure out the bug that stopped me from
What kind of controller is it?
And it's a regular Xbox controller.
I could join you now. Who's tied? I'll be back. I'll ask you who's tied is when I come back.
Titus
Main
is
character.
the main character. Alright, now let's see if I... that was rough. Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was rough. I plugged in the controller via USB and blue screen. I'm fairly sure now. I've tried 2 controllers. It blue screened me, then I tried the other controller and it blue screened. Oh, so you found Hammer? How was it?
But I am done downloading. I might pick up the DLC stuff.
Why? They're just cosmetics.
I don't fucking know. Like that dead until now. One is a free, the 4K texture pack.
Okay, I'm back. I made the noodles. I had a connection error. Rick, I think.
And I tried to plug in the controller and I blue screened.
You didn't restart your computer?
No, my computer just, I tried to plug in the controller. It was like,
I
oh,
blame
you
the
want to plug in
game.
the controller? And blue screen. No, then I tried to set my spare controller. It also blue screened the computer, so I blamed the board.
The cord? I bet the game tried to force some, accidentally, like, fucked up your driver.
He's corrupted and unreadable. What?
Oh, John is corrupted and unreadable.
Damn.
It says for the 40K game.
That means you're a heretic now, John.
Hey, I love being a heretic.
Will the Omnissiah be proud?
Trying to launch easy anti-cheat.
Easy anti-cheat
Yeah,
is
he's
always
gonna have to.
known for me to be a fucking bitch.
The only time I had
Don't
one
worry.
issue out of it was with like one game before, and I had to go into the game folder, and there was like an easy anti-cheat folder in there, and then I had to tell it to fix
Arma
itself.
3 uses easy anti-cheat, and remember that one server I was trying to
Well, that was
trying to join
BattleEye.
in, and it just kept kicking me over and over and over. Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah, that was BattleEye. Did you try doing that install.bat thing? I haven't seen you have that issue ever since. Yeah, so go to the Space
I
Marine 2
did.
folder, go to Easy Any Cheat, and go to Easy Any Cheat Setup. I've seen that error before. I had that happen when I started this one game, and it, like, a class. What the fuck's a class? This ain't school.
Calm down, Q. What was the question?
Too bad, Q.
Select class.
You're not too cool for school, so you have to go.
Okay.
Or else John's gonna have to show up, drag you kicking and screaming, then John gets to leave because he is too cool. The
I am
school would
too
actually
cool
turn
for
into an
you.
ice cube.
Too cool for school, man. Too cool for cool.
That Monster Hunter game's coming out soon.
Yeah, for $70, so no thank
Oh
you.
god, what the fuck?
The file or directory is corrupted and unreadable still.
Yeah, they have a high, they think the game is very worth it, but yeah, $70, yeah, no.
Which hard drive are you using, John, and how long have you had that hard drive?
Have I even updated my computer since I fucking built it? No.
So you're using an SSD. I don't remember when you built it. Was it like 6 years ago?
It's less than a year ago, Q.
Oh, actually older than that. Because I've been here in this apartment for almost 2 years now.
Yeah, it's not that old. You were in your
3.
apartment, yes, but
Three
it
to
was,
3.5 years though.
you'd be able to
That's
go
how
into your
old it is.
computer and figure it out, though.
I'm gonna alt tab and look up a class guy because I don't know what all these do.
I just got done downloading. I come home and it's like, it's.
And to make it worse, is it knows John's drunk and he has a hard time with computers at the best of times, and now he's
Not
drunk.
even
He
happening.
might have to run check disk.
I will have to fucking do it.
He is 100% gonna have to run what's it called?
Verify integrity. Yeah, won't be the first time.
What did the Easy Any Cheat installer say?
He didn't try that.
You didn't hear me when I was saying, even though I tried to start it, it wasn't anti-cheat. It was just saying the fact that the game is corrupted. game files are corrupted, is what it's saying. Nothing about anti-cheat.
Anyways, Nordic, I'm gonna have to alt tab and look up a guide to see what these classes are, because it doesn't tell me.
Only Q would do
Said
that.
you
He
just have to ask me.
I did,
I'm
but
at
you
the
never
point where,
answered.
Fuck this game, I'm just gonna get a refund. I'm gonna go out and play fucking start. Okay. Super Commander again.
Well, John, do what you know. John, you know
I'm
you have to.
verifying the fucking files, okay? If that don't fucking work, then I know for the fact the game is fucking fucked. And I'm gone. Because I'm not gonna try anymore. I'm not gonna try to waste my fucking time on something that doesn't fucking work.
Really,
You
all I
should know
got
this
is
already,
the
so.
C. All I have is C to C. I need a A
Who's
to
making
C.
you do all this bullshit on the side just to fucking make it run? There's no fucking point of having it anymore.
Need A to C, not C to C.
It's like you refusing to freaking download all the Arma shit as it is so we can play Star Wars and crap.
What the heck is this one? Wait a minute, is this one is A to C or C to C? You go, come on. Come on, wire. Are you? There we go.
I might be buzzed, but I ain't that fucking buzzed where I'm stupid, okay?
Are you sure?
If shit ain't working, it ain't gonna fucking work, and I'm just gonna get rid of it. That's just how it goes.
Okay. Works on my brick of a computer. It'll work on your computer.
Well, what I'm worried about is if his hard drive's failing, or if it's just a bad sector that he just can just run check disk and correct.
If I
Or
was
just
having a
verify
hard
your
drive
game files.
issue, it would be having an issue with all the other games too. It's the only game that's giving me this issue. Of all of the games I've recently downloaded and played, yesterday included, no hard drive issue. It's just the game.
User in your channel timed out.
Okay. So, Q. Classes. Tactical, you get a variety of different rifles to choose from. Two different pistols. Let me double check. No, one pistol and a chainsword. Chainsword, a bolt pistol, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different weapons. There's a heavy bolt rifle, a auto bolt rifle, a submachine gun style bolt rifle, a plasma launcher, a multi-melta, which is kind of like a flamethrower, and then there's 2 bolt rifles. One's like a DMR, one's a kind of different types of scopes on it, but they're just standard bolt rifles with scopes. So, and your on your class, for that class, their special ability for tactical is the Auspex scan, which reveals enemies in the selected area and makes them more vulnerable. So you throw this little ball out and it puts up like a little domey bubble, and everything that's in there gets highlighted, easier to shoot, and you shoot. Assault, you get the jump pack, so you can jump up in the air and then smash down on things. You can use it to like get to different spots on the map. With that one, you get no rifle, but you get, I think it's either a bolt pistol or a heavy bolt pistol, and then a choice between the chainsword, the thunder hammer, or the power fist.
Okay. Fist.
It's
The rest would make it fisting, Jew.
Yeah, it's a melee class. High maneuverable melee class because you can jump around, you can jump up, like you jump pack up into the air, and then you can slam down with whatever melee weapon you have and hit people. Vanguard, similar to tactical because you get a few different gun options. You get the bolt pistol, the plasma pistol, or no, that one you just get bolt pistol, and the chain sword. The chain sword or the combat knife. Weapon-wise, you get the two different scoped rifles that tactical has, or the multi-melta, or the melta rifle, which is the flamethrower.
Quick question: you can switch between classes, right? You're not just stuck to one.
Yeah. So like, and you can't have two of the same class. So like, if I play sniper, the other two people can't play sniper. They have to be one of the other classes.
Okay.
But like if I'm playing sniper and you want to play sniper, I can switch to a different class and you can switch to sniper. But the Vanguard, they have a grapple launcher, so you like shoot a grappling hook and you pull yourself to the target and like kick him in the face.
I have a question. How many players is per place for? I just heard right, 3 only, right?
Currently 3, but the dropship has a 4th spot, but for whatever reason, because Darktide they had 4. Now on this one they only have 3. People are complaining about it, so they have space, they have the framework for it.
They just don't want to implement.
Yeah, not yet. It's probably one of their matches.
Probably gonna have to look up a mod, or they'll wait for it.
No, you can't mod the game right now.
Or it's probably gonna end up being
DLC or something.
Open up or something like that. Yeah. No, that's bullshit.
So
okay, that's another reason why I'm probably just gonna get rid of it.
not like the 3 you can play when I'm not around. That's 3 people.
Okay, we all agreed to play together, so it is all 4, not just the 3. I weren't intending to leave a man behind. That was the whole fucking plan. If you can't do all 4, there's no fucking
As often
point.
as, and then there's also as often as Seth's around.
All right, let's hope I don't blue screen.
He's having issues too. Well, not too.
Great.
Bulwark Q. You can get a bolt pistol or the plasma pistol. No rifle, and then you get a choice between the chain sword, the power fist, or the power sword, and you get a shield. And the special ability for that is a chapter banner. You slam a banner down to the ground, and then everybody gets their armor back continuously.
That was horrible. It was C to C for some reason, made it very angry. C to A seemed to work. C to C made this thing very angry. Hey John, how's your verification?
99%. Apparently something's downloading. 18.2 gigabytes.
Really?
Yeah,
The sniper, obviously, it's a sniper. You get a choice between a bolt sniper,
Big stomper robot guy.
bolt sniper, or the blast rifle, or the stalker bolt rifle. You get a bolt pistol and a combat knife, and their special abilities they can cloak, hides you from enemies until your next attack reveals you. That attack will deal more damage. And then heavy, you get a choice between the heavy plasma incinerator, the heavy multi-melta, or the heavy bolter. And you get a bolt pistol, but no melee weapon. Their special ability is Iron Halo, creates a powerful barrier blocking all range damage. And then there's other abilities you can unlock in their perk tree and stuff. And then you can also change armor, colors. As you play, you'll unlock cosmetically different looking armor pieces. John, also, I have other people I play with, so there may be a time when I'm playing with other people and you guys want to play, and you three of you can play. And there are multiple options. always a way to make it work.
I would
Or me and John are playing. You and Nordic can play this at the same time.
Yeah, 2 and 2.
I'll probably end up putting free or something, or laying down.
Because you're broken.
Hands
Sleepy.
and stuff. I just don't have. I haven't been sleeping the best.
Or have
Lay down,
I?
end up laying down for a while. And have a hard time.
So also, Q, if you hit tab, it brings the operation screen up. And if you click armoring hall, it'll just automatically teleport you to the armoring hall.
Oh,
And then same thing, you click tab and you can go back to the launch bay or whatever. You don't have to walk around in here.
that's good to know. In order to
Take your ass to bed, boy.
Sorry, God.
But I would go to edit armor and not be a blueberry
Oh,
Hey,
come on, being a blueberry.
Hey.
because
wrong with that?
everybody fucking hates the
racist?
Ultramarines.
Huh?
Are you
Really?
racist
Why do they
against
hate
blue
the
people?
Ultramarines? Ultramarines are the best.
No, they're the worst
Are you
fucking
blue?
chapter.
Are you blueicist?
Actually, the best chapter in my mind was the Salamander, so.
Yeah, I don't have the salamander colors. You can't get salamander colors though. It's one of the Astartes chapters you can unlock the colors for.
I'll be a
Out of all the
blueberry.
Astartes as it is, Salamanders are the only ones I truly respect.
Yeah, they actually put value on civilian life.
Exactly. The
Yeah, they
only
do.
chapter out of all the different Pocket Space Marine chapters is the only one that I know of that actually puts civilian life before their own.
Yeah, everybody that I know that plays 40k, like tabletop, everybody has the same opinion. Fuck the Ultramarines. Because they're one step away from being goody two shoes like the Golden Boys. The frickin' I can't remember what the name is.
The
now.
custodians.
Yeah, the custodians. Yeah, the fucking broken fucking people.
Do you mean that they're
Because
overly self-righteous
the
and they'll murder people,
Ultramarines
or
are
do you
ran by
mean-
Gilliman, and Gilliman's like the right hand of the Emperor, even though the Emperor's just a fucking skeleton on the Golden Throne.
Yeah.
Gilliman's a fucking douchebag.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, come on.
Well, he did
Now,
come in and change
do you
the
mean
whole fucking
do you mean that
way
they're
the
overzealous to where
works
they're like
in the
murderers, or do you
40K
mean?
universe, so.
Because when you say goody two shoes, that implies that they're always doing the right thing, but you seem like you're not saying that.
Well, okay, remember, this is
Okay.
Grimdark.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
40k, it's
A
Grimdark.
good two-shoot is usually someone who follows the rules to the fucking T, no matter fucking
Yeah.
what. That's what a goody
The,
two-shoot is.
the Codex Astarte does not approve of these actions.
And Gilliman
gonna-
actually went and fucking straight out said, "Screw you to fucking 10,000 of fucking 1,000 years of fucking shit." Said, no, we gonna change this shit up now. And put
You know what? I'm gonna
everything
paint
in
myself like a lamenter.
That's what
And then
happened
I'm
when
gonna
Gilliman
stand next to
fucking
you.
returned, is everything went to chaos and shit.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be a lamenter, and I'm just gonna stand next to you guys.
No, you wanna get shot, go for it.
Nope. I'm
Even
gonna
up,
put up-
I'm like, no, cuz, dude, no. Swap your motherfucking ass unless you really wanna get shot by one.
I'm gonna put I'm gonna
Like,
put a 4-leaf clover on myself.
Dark Angels have had a reprieve because now Lionel Johnson's back. Who is the my brain's not working today.
Yeah, that's
Primarch
Primarch, yeah.
of the Dark Angels, yeah.
Yeah, even if I plug it in, Q, my controller in, it will not. Whatever, for
Alright,
some
these
reason.
are just a sub of the Blood Angels.
No,
No.
other way around. Blood Angels, they have a
Something must
different
have.
Primarch, and they have the Black Rage and the
The
Bloodlust.
only angels that I know of is the Blood Angels and their
Nope.
subsidiaries.
Dark
Okay.
Angels, Blood Angels, and you also have the Blood Ravens.
Yeah, but that okay, Nordic, you're getting mixed up.
No.
The Blood Angels are the Blood
Sir,
Angels.
It's
sir,
the first
I'm
fucking game
42
ever.
and I've been playing this since I
Let
was
me
9
speak to your
years old.
manager.
Okay, okay. I'm just saying the Blood Angels come from Goldilocks. Oh, what's his name? He's dead though. He helped the Emperor kill Horus. Who's Goldilocks? Oh crud! What's his name? Angel Boy.
Too much shit I ain't got no clue about.
He has wings.
Well, when John gets in, I'll bow out and mess around with something.
He has angel wings though. Sanguinius is the Primarch of the Blood Angels. Hello?
I heard you. Sanguinius, you said.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
I'm just saying if
figure out-
Nordic agrees on that.
I'm waiting to see what he says too. I think he's thinking. Nordic,
What Dark Angels were founded as.
do you agree with what Seth was saying about the Arcadian? What was his name again? Sanguine?
Sanguinius.
Sanguinius is the Primarch of the Blood Angels. Lionel Johnson is the Primarch of the Dark Angels.
Yeah, Dark Angels are not at all related to the Blood Angels.
Yeah. Lionel Johnson was presumed to be dead, but the Emperor had put him in stasis during the heresy. When the Horus Heresy happened, he was put in the stasis because everybody thought he was dead, and just like literally this year, they were like, "Oh, by the way, Lionel Johnson's back. He didn't die. The Emperor had him in stasis and was healing him, and he finally came out of stasis and he took back control of the Dark Angels."
That's okay. All right.
Sanguinius, because of his blood, his gene seed, that's why they have the Black Rage, and they're pretty much vampires. Well, no, they have a Blood Rage, but they also have the Black Rage. The Black Rage is when they go into Black Rage, they think
There's no
everybody
coming
is Horus. Only one person has made it through it, and he's the. I can't remember if he's their librarian or their chaplain. He went into the Black Rage, then got buried under rubble. And because he was buried under the rubble, he was able to make it through the Black Rage and fight it off. I just can't remember what the guy's name is.
There's more, but some of the successor chapters also have it where they come out of the Black Rage.
Yeah, so
But
technically the Death Company, which doesn't make, this is why this doesn't make sense in this game. The Death Company is part of the Blood Angels. Because in the codexes for playing, the Death Company, like when you buy the boxes and stuff, the models, like one of their newer boxes is Blood Angels and Death Company in one box, because nobody else starts with the Death Company. You can have them attached, but they're not. They're Blood Angels.
Well, all the Blood Angel successor chapters have a Death Company of sorts. There's the Flesh Terrors. There's the.
I would say they're more. I know they call them successor chapters, but really what they are is their sub chapters.
That's what I call subsidiary.
Yeah, because
the Marines and the Navy.
they use some of the gene seed, but not all of it. Where like if you use the full Blood Angel gene seed, you would be a Blood Angel.
Well, they're mostly. Some of them
And the
are true
successor chapters. and the successor chapters don't have Primarchs.
No, they don't, but they do
Yeah.
use the full genes, like the Black
depending-
Templars and the.
Black Templars are one of the ones that have a Primarch. Black
Yeah.
Templars, there's
Their Primarch is
so
the
during the
Imperial
Horus
Fist
Heresy there was
Primarch.
13 chapters with Primarchs. Some of those turned into. We don't talk about the 14th chapter.
Or the 15th or the 16th. I think
no.
there's like a couple more.
Yeah, there's
but
more than
some of them became traitors. There's one chapter that is technically considered a traitor chapter, but has not succumbed to chaos, but does not side with.
Isn't that they're like the they're like the stealth guys, or they're scheming.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
There was a chapter that, even though that their Primarch went against the Emperor, the rest of them did not.
Well, not everyone did.
No, even though they have a Primarch, not even. Sometimes even if the Primarch did sway to the chaos, the Space Marines underneath them did not. No, said fuck you.
Well, that's not necessarily true, because one of the founders of the what do you call them? Grey Knights was a
Was from the fucking Space Marine pre-profession that was the chaos. Yeah.
yeah, he was what
So
The
there.
Dark Knights are made of fucking freaking Marine factions that wage chaos.
So one of the downsides of the Dark Angels is there are traitor Dark Angels. They're the Fallen Angels, and I can't remember if it was in Space Marine or
pronounced as the Fallen.
two. Well, there was in one of the books. There was not Crusader, but Inquisition. There was an Inquisition guy, and he had some Space Marines, the Dark Angels, with him, and they were there with some Imperial Guard, defending the planet. They went to the whatever planet's throne room or whatever, and there was a fallen angel wearing the Dark Angel colors that was causing everything to happen. And over the radio, all the Space Marines got an order, and all the Space Marines wiped out the Imperial Guard because they could not. Like part of their thing is they can't let anybody know that there are fallen Dark Angels.
yeah.
Fallen Space Marine.
A lot of chapters don't like that.
Oh. Certain Space Marine chapters are hush hush. No one let us know what the fuck is going on.
Is it?
Only a
You
few
stole a
Space
blueberry.
Marines are more public compared to others.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Well-
I'm a different shade now.
Damn it,
Eh.
different shooter. I'm a
Don't
blue
worry
raspberry
though.
now.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna be a lamenter. That's an excellent move. Nordic, you know what the lamenters are, right? Hmm?
No.
Nordic, do you know what a lamenter is?
So, in the game, the Adeptus Astartes chapters that you can play as Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Imperial Fist, Iron Hands, Space Wolves, Salamanders, Raven Guard, White Scars, Black Templars, Ultramarines. But you also have the Unknown Foundings, which are the Blood Ravens, the Exorcists, the Minotaurs, the Omega Marines, the fucking Shark Space Marines, the Storm Giants, the red scorpions and the Taurans. Those are the unknown foundings. There are some that are in the DLC, but I can't see those because I don't have the DLC.
Well, I'm gonna paint myself like a lamenter.
Then, the heretic to start these chapters, you have the Alpha Legion, the Black Legion, the Iron Warriors, the Death Guard, World Eaters, and the Night Lords. And you're free to use the colors and stuff that you get from them.
Yes, Nordic. Do you know what a lamenter is, though? Just imagine people with their Space Marines with the worst possible luck. They always roll zeros.
So, Seth, what class are you going to play as?
I don't know. Right now, I'm just doing the tutorial.
But you could just come play together.
I'm gonna do the tutorial first, and then I want my story.
You should let him. Nordic, this is a rare opportunity for him. He never does a tutorial. He just pops in the game, plays it for 5 seconds, dies, and then says it's bad, and then goes and starts a hate mob.
You don't underestimate the hate.
So
Mob.
Q, you're gonna play as heavy.
I guess so.
Pick something else. Tactical, Assault, Vanguard, Bulwark, Sniper, Heavy. I can play any of them.
I'm gonna try the Melter.
So,
Hey, doesn't the multi-melter have a nasty habit of exploding? Along with the plasma?
In game, if you overcharge it, in tabletop, if you overcharge the multi-melta or the plasma, you have a chance to have it.
You have a chance to have a good time with it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then,
I can't wait. Do I get confetti?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. You
So
get lots of
multi-melta,
confetti.
just a heads up. Multi-melta is good for like large swarms of like the small Tyranids. It does a little bit of damage, like not as good a damage to the bigger guys, but you only get 23 rounds with it. The plasma incinerator,
It doesn't recharge like in Space Hulk.
you have to pick up ammo now. So, well, actually, I think starting out you only get 20 rounds. I have it upgraded, so I get 23. Plasma incinerator, the heavy plasma incinerator. I think it starts with 40. I have mine upgraded, so it's 45 now. And then the heavy bolter, I think you start out with 400 rounds, and then I have mine upgraded, so it's 450. There are perks that increase the ammo capacity of yourself and or the rest of your squad. There are perks where you get ammo back when you do certain things, like the sniper kills something with a headshot, he has a chance to get the ammo back.
When are the girls gonna show up?
Yep.
When are
There
gonna
are
get all
no
the
girls.
babes hanging off of us?
There are no girls unless you want nuns.
Yeah.
No offense, but all that shit reminds me of fucking Call of Duty.
So when are the chicks gonna come and hang off of us and stuff like that and be like, oh my god, you're
there's
so
a
cool.
perk tree. You got core skills. So like for the heavy, you get restoration. Killing 10 enemies in rapid succession restores 1 armor segment. Thermal boost. A ranged weapon is overheated. Range damage is increased by 15%. Overcharge. Damage from charged melee attacks increases by 20%.
I think I'll just stick with space.
Overwhelming power. When Iron Halo is active, all squad members within 10 meters deal 10% more range damage. Fortitude. Health increased by 20%. But
Copying all the newer shit that's coming out these days. Okay.
multi-kill. Killing 5 or more enemies with 1 shot from a multi-melta restores 1 ammo by 1. But so there's like
John,
restoration
mostly focuses on melee.
so
Don't worry about most of this.
So like for the restoration,
But
it
everything
goes
I'm hearing, it just reminds me of fucking COD. Straight up. Just makes me feel like I'm gonna go play some fucking COD already.
so
This is
the
the
re-
same fucking skills and shit you find in COD.
I've never seen skills like that in COD. But anyways, so like restoration, there's three skills in a row. So like in a column, so like there's restoration, multi-kill, and auxiliary ammo. In that column, you can only have one of the three. And then the next one, where it's the thermal boost, the fortitude, or the strategic stand, in that column, you pick one of the three. In the next column, overcharge, overwhelming power, and versatility, you can pick one of those three. You don't get to unlock all of them. You can't run with all of them. You get one of those core skills. Then there's three team skills. Encompassing Aegis, all squad members take 20% less damage from ranged attacks. Then it goes additional supplies, ammo capacity for all squad members. Weapons increases by 25%. And then Bonds of Brotherhood, reviving a squad member restores them to full health. So you only get one of those three. And then there's 3 columns for gear, and then signature. The 3 in the column for signature. You only get one in any column, and those are ones that are just for the heavy. Every class has different ones. And trust me, it gets really freaking hairy. Like,
is there a switch shoulder button? I'm looking for it, but I don't see it.
Not for heavy. You're locked into it pretty much with heavy.
Switch shoulder?
It's a big heavy gun. But yeah.
Plus, I'm gonna launch a virus bomb into the atmosphere. That's always fun. Everyone loves that. Everyone loves a good virus bombing.
And you know, if we go play the campaign together right now, because I haven't done the campaign. We'll all be playing for the first time. The campaign side, you don't pick how your guy looks. We're stuck as being Ultramarines.
Yeah, I know. The only thing that makes Titus cool, though, is the fact that he was in Death Company.
Yeah.
I
am Death. You are Death. Yeah, Death Company, right? Death Company is the
Yeah.
what you started as, yeah.
It's the you're trying to prove your loyalty, redeeming yourself. Company, yeah.
So
Or just
to be
sometimes
confused
it's
with
an
the
honor
Death
to
Guard.
be a part of the Death Guard. Yeah, Death Guard. Sometimes it's an honor.
So here's the choices I have, Nordic. I don't have any alternate armor, but when I do custom, I have
Okay, so you go to edit armor, right?
and then I have gold, red, orange, yellow, green, or this different shade of blue or a dark blue. So I don't really have any other options than that. So I don't want to be yellow and I don't want to be green.
Why don't you want to be green? Oh, like it's the green, not the dark Angel green.
Right, it's not dark green.
Yeah. So if you go
It's
to
like
the
bright.
on that,
I don't want to be green.
I don't think you have any of the little over by your name. There'll be like a little orange circly thing with like your level next. Or
Yeah,
or
it said I had 200,
whatever.
and I was trying to get the black one, but I
So you
couldn't.
go to heraldry.
I've already spent them.
Okay. And then you click through them and figure out, okay, I gotta buy this and that to get this color, and this
So
and
that's
that to get that
yeah,
color.
that's exactly what I was trying. I was trying to get the Hold on, let me figure out where I was.
You wanted the Abaddon black, and then
Yeah, I was in the
heretics.
heraldry, and I was trying to get the black armor for the Templars, and I had to buy 4 emblems, and then it wanted 90 for the freaking armor.
Yeah. So if you would have gone to the heretic chapters and gone to the Black Legion, you would have got the Black Legion icon for 30, and then I think it was like
Which was the
40
Black-
for.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out which
Uh,
one's the Black Legion.
When you mouse
Okay, I
over it,
found
it
it.
says yeah. It would have got emblem and then Abaddon Black.
How much does the black cost? Do you remember?
40.
Oh, I don't have enough then, because it's 30
Yeah.
for the emblem, and then it's
40 for the color. All right, I have to run to the restroom. Hopefully stuff will be done when I'm back.
Consider my actual first screen is number 2, and my number 2 is number 1,
It-
which
it
is
did-
fucking stupid.
It did that to you too. Don't worry, it's easily
It's-
changed.
I know, it's easy to fucking shit. Swap, but it's stupid as fuck. Like, why do you fucking misplacing the fucking number 2 and number 1?
I don't know. You and Q both
This
have
game
the
is already
same.
fucking pissing me off.
Yeah, John, the first one wasn't really anyone's fault. The first problem you had wasn't.
The game's the problem. I already told you that. I downloaded the game, did nothing with it, came back, went to play it, it says you're not corrupted. We fucking did a file fucking search and 15 point some odd fucking gigabytes missing. Right after download. Lets me know this game is fucked already. How the fuck do people enjoy it when you right off the bat you gotta do a bunch of bullshit just to get it to run?
hey, at least you had to verify files. I had to solve like a freaking Pythagorean theorem.
I didn't have any problems other than the fact that my controller just hates working.
When I was hearing it just fucking reminds me of Halo and COD.
I lack the locomotion to hover over each of you as you work. Solve the riddles of steel with
This
the
is a
minds
hacker
you are
class.
blessed with.
If I wanted to unlock more skills and shit like that, that allows me to freaking do less ammo or other fucking plays. I'm not gonna play fucking World War Z.
At least there's different weapons.
I'm not here to fucking unlock fucking shit. I'm here to fuck shit up.
I read online that one of the classes gets a grenade.
Eddie, really?
All space marines should get a fucking grenade.
Yeah, all Space Marines have grenade launchers. To be fair.
Well, it's class. I don't know.
Wait, wait, you're in the fucking front lines as a space marine. You doesn't need to be a cook for a fucking grenade.
No, everyone has. Your bolter gun is a grenade launcher.
It's an HE, right?
By
That's
the way,
enough.
just so you know, John, the sale for like Deathwing and some of the other games that were on sale, it's been leading like 40 hours.
How do you have that thing? When it comes to fucking 40k games, sometimes I just say fuck it because the thing's fucking funny. Or fun at the start. The only enjoyable one that I have found is either fucking the Space one or Space Marine 1.
It's a lot like Space Marine one, John.
The Space Marine 1, I didn't have no fucking problem. I didn't have this other issue either. Nor was there the fucking setup as it is for freaking skills and shit like that. Really. It was straight out just, you're
You
on the
don't-
field, you just beating the shit out of fucking orcs and shit like that, and calling it a day. There's nothing else added.
Don't worry, John. I'm playing the game right now, John. It's whatever Nordic said. It's not that. It's not like that. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Nordic was talking
Just like
about
on the
Britain.
newer
I'm
games,
just
it's
ripping.
not fucking
I'm
fun to have
ripping.
it.
John, I'm ripping and shredding. I just ripped something clean in two with a chainsaw.
Oh yeah, the tactical class thing.
Other shit tends to just destroys the fun of the game.
Don't worry about it, John. You're just. I
Shit,
know.
why Halo is fucking failed. COD has failed. Because of that bullshit.
Look, John. It's fine. You're... Come on, just give me the Carnifex. Whatever it is. Big good.
So you're the tactical
gonna-
class, right, Seth?
No, I'm no class. Because I'm playing story.
You get a chain sword as a tactical, a bolt rifle.
In story, you can have whatever you want, and you're doing whatever you want.
Yeah, in Space Marine 1, you had both the chain sword and the fucking bolter gun.
Oh, there he is. Hey,
Yeah,
friend.
It wasn't like the one, you had both. There was no fucking, no class, none of that shit.
Yeah, there is no class in story mode, which is what I'm more interested in, anyways.
Yeah, what Seth's talking about using the 3 slots is in the PVE mode. That's the tactical one. But there's a lot of different rifles to choose from. Auto bolt, heavy.
Yeah,
bolt,
Titus can use all of it,
bolt,
Q.
Carbine, incinerator,
Yeah.
melto.
Q, Titus can use all of it. Titus can use a sniper. Titus can use whatever he wants. He's not.
Who's Titus?
Titus is the main character. We went through this 8 times.
I'm sorry, Seth. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frustrate you. Oh, they got the chainsword, thunderhammer, power fist. Yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot of stuff here. Combat knife, that's my favorite right there. Just a good old combat knife.
A combat knife is as good as a sword in real life for a normal person. Oh, I'm gonna get killed by a giant dude.
There's many different type of combat knives, so...
As far
What's
as
an
a Space
Oculus
Marine is
bolt
concerned,
carbine?
Remember, the Space Marines uses a K-bar. A modified K-bar that has teeth just like the one I have at home. Sitting off to my side right here. It has got teeth on the top, blade on the bottom. That's exactly the way mine is.
Power sword.
that is a sword with energy. It's an energy weapon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty much like saber.
Lightsaber, but it.
Yeah, they have that Space Hulk too
Well, if you
as
really
well.
think of it,
In that Space Hulk game that we have, John, there's a class that has the power sword. Or can use it.
I mean, I can understand a class that if you have 2 classes like normal Space Marine and Terminator.
Well, that's if we're playing, like, I don't know, Deathwing or shit like that. But
Terminator
Space
or
Marine,
Dreadnought?
the lore for it is straight up. There is no classes. It's you versus the fucking Horde.
Yeah, what Q's talking about though is that you're a different Space Marine. You can choose what Space Marine you want to be.
Yeah, it's
You're not
really-
tied
What
as
I've seen
you're
so far, there is only 3, and there's 2 other dudes that are technically tagged to his ass for fucking watchers, mainly as watchers. So you don't fucking screw himself over. That was the
I'd
lore
watch
behind
that
number
ass.
2. Those other 2 are fucking watchers. Sent to keep an eye on his ass. Because they still don't believe his ass not being corrupted. Remember, he was taken away in number 1 by the Inquisitor.
Yeah, and you went to
That's how he got in the Death Corps?
Death March. Yep, Death March.
Because he survived the fucking chaos, lived through it, and not corrupted. Yeah. Third person like that? Oh, not them. They'd be like, hey, what you? You can't say shit. You're part of us now. That's how that went.
Can they just tell?
Hell, even though you can tell on the fucking marks on his forehead how long he's been at it. Number 1, he only got the 3 mark, but now he's got 4 or more. So I'm like, yeah, he's not a part of
So,
the moment now.
the John, in the game, there's an option where you can have everyone never take the helmets off.
Now, that's supposed to take off your helmet in the first place when you're on the field.
I'm walking inside this guy swinging the ball.
Only when you're back into SCT.
Seth, who's this guy swinging a ball?
I don't know.
He's red.
Yeah, I'd rather play again. If y'all can play it, I'd just do 3. If not, I'm out. I'm about to do a different game.
Join on Nordic.
You didn't hear what I just said, did you?
I don't know, John. You said you're waiting or some shit. I don't fucking know.
You just said, since we can't do the whole 4, and I would rather have all 4 playing a game together, I'm just gonna hop off and play something else. Be all.
I could always just get off and play forever. I didn't sleep too good today anyway.
Good. Very good. Whoever welded these connections is worthy of high praise.
What's the big blue gunship thing?
Big blue, don't you? Sure as the shit.
It's got missiles and it's got spaceship engines on it. It's got a big cannon on it. And it's got Japanese on it. Huh?
Floating in the sky.
No, I'm in the hangar. There's like a hangar bay that I'm in.
Must be a striker.
Yeah, it like unloads from the front and sides, and then I can barely see on the inside. Looks like these little. I guess they're like things to hold you in place for your shoulders.
Well, it's probably a dropship.
It might be a dropship. It's got all these missiles and weapons on it,
Yeah.
That makes sense
Already
for a
dropped
dropship.
and then it has like a tow hook on it on the front for some reason.
Already dropship.
It's so they can tow you up.
Oh. Okay. I guess, yeah. I guess if you're like Master Chief, you're walking through, it makes sense.
Well, the 30s, or basically, are a walking fucking day. Actually, they can take down Master Chief any fucking day they want to.
But to be fair, they are similar to Master Chief in the fact that Master Chief is technically genetically engineered.
Yes, but he doesn't have multiple hard organs and shit like that. Nor is his body actually bigger than sorry. I mean, he didn't have a growth part. He's still the same height. As a full normal human, technically. The only reason why he looks so fucking tall is because he's armored. The boots on those shit is not small. Nor are they low to the ground. They have a bunch of shit.
John, what are these guy in red robes doing, shaking a ball around? Are they dancing? Are they having? Are they like? Is that a dance? What's going on?
Tech bro, shit like that, they're probably tech bro. Tech bro increase and shit.
Are they making prayers to the machines?
Probably.
It's like a ball on a chain. And they're like shaking it around like the Asian spiritual thing.
From it?
Yeah, smoke on it.
Yeah, they're doing a prayer, giving a blessing. What they do? It's a tech priest.
You know what's funny is I can walk through them. They're just like fake. Some of them I can't. It's like they're a ghost. The implications of these skull things are very scary.
They're standard robot. I mean, they're sort of like standard robots.
There's like people drafting armies in there.
Though servo skills, being a servo skill is an honor. It's your brain's not really in there anymore. It's rotted out. It's just a skull.
What about the ones that talk to you?
Now those are prisoners. Those are. Let's just hope they lobotomize you very well.
Yeah, so in the game Bolt Gun that takes place, it's supposed to take place between the first game and this game. The servo skull talks to you. It starts like telling you stuff.
Yeah, they'll talk to you, but they have a very rudimentary. They're barely even.
You know, there's a funny little thing in that game, the Bolt Gun game. If you sit still for like a few minutes, your Space Marine guy you're playing as will like open the book of like the Holy Scripture book and start like, turning pages. Well, Ellie waits for you to come back to play the game.
Oh, now I can invite. Invite menu.
Who are you gonna invite?
I don't know, you and Nordic? Or John and Nordic? three. Or maybe if I can just do... I can just...
You know what, Seth? I'm gonna blame this on you.
Yeah.
You're an ass.
What'd I do?
You send me shit as it is, I'm gonna look at it with a fresh, hot cup of coffee in my hand, and I still some all over my hair. So I went to look at what you sent me, and because of that, I get to blame you for it.
Okay, that's fine.
Bring it. You made me spill my coffee on my head.
You messed with his muscle memory, Seth.
It was hot. My hand be burning now.
Don't worry, John.
He got the dirty bean water all over him.
I tried to,
I spilled some dirty bean water all over my hand. It's nice, smoldering hot.
I tried to freeze a wart on my hand, and that wound up blistering my entire finger. Blisters on my thumb.
I
tried to
get warts
freeze.
here and there, but they tend to disappear after a while.
Oh, John's here. Hey, John. Where are you? Who are you? Gadriel?
Loading, motherfucker, loading.
Okay. I'm hoping you're Gadriel. He has a red helmet. I don't know.
The red helmet's the one that usually ends up always dying first.
Yeah, I want you to have a red helmet.
The one with the red helmet, the one that always dies first and everything.
La 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 la. Uh-oh.
But you thought red helmet mean you're an officer.
Well, I'm your officer.
Something special that is like, I don't know, fucking stuff. Sorry. Remember, right?
It used to be a punishment in the Ultramarines, and it became an honor.
But it's what stories you wait for. Yeah. Red was a blemish on the blue. A lot of people call them freaking blueberries. Which is funny because the blueberry is actually a really dark blue, not light blue. If I remember right, they actually used to use blueberries as a way to dye for royal blue.
No, I thought that was lapis. And that's why it was called royal blue.
Well,
Because
actually,
lapis is expensive. Uh-oh, what happened, John?
it is still loading. And then server connection problem.
Really? Why you again?
No, because
Eh.
back to that, yeah, damn, that's fine.
Fight game.
Just doing something nice. Why are they joining you, dipshit?
Oh, okay.
Remember, I could just join on you for their Steam. It's not needed for you to actually send all the time.
Hey, look, a mechanicus guy. He has a chainsaw for him on
Proceed to
hand.
the launch bay. Are you using
Oh,
controller
did you get in?
or are you using mouse and keyboard?
I gotta use mouse and keyboard because controller's not working for me.
Okay, I'm using keyboard too.
Hey, John, look at this mechanicus guy. I like his arm. Like his hand.
You say
It's just-
mechanicus, I say tech priest, that's what their actual name are.
I know. Well, yeah, the little tech priest. He has a little case of arm. I like the caution for it. They even paint a little caution sign on it. This is overly complicated. These two tracks right here. Wheels would be better. They're far too close together and far too long for tracks. You'd want wheels.
Actually, the real life yield, the one they use that's used in the military, doesn't use wheels, but tracks, and it's actually this fucking big. In real
Yeah,
life.
you'd still want
So-
wheels on this. Like, really, why would you care about tracks here other than the fact that maybe someone dropped a loose screw?
You know that this is a metal flooring, so technically metal's not really bad then.
And make a lot of noise.
There's less traction as it is unless you're using actually wheel. And if those wheels, then I would understand because there's more traction for a metal surface.
Yeah,
But
sometimes
it's
they got
not
rubber
traction when you
tracks.
have that. Yeah, true. It depends on what you can. In fact, what military in the real world you go for?
Yeah, the United States has some rubber tracks, but it
Nope,
depends.
United States, the Abrams uses rubber tracks. They don't have no metal tracks. It's
Oh.
all rubberized. Or reinforced rubber, that is. And AB uses the same rubber for their wheels. Navy's got plenty shit too.
Here's John in the future.
Are you sure
Hey,
about that?
Yeah. I'm sure you'd love a servitor
Have one? Yes.
to be one.
No, not even happening. To have one, yes. I would love to have a service.
Well, John, not yet. Not yet. We're waiting for either Nordic to show up or we're just going to send Q in. Looks like we're sending Q.
And I'm baldy, so hey, whatever.
Alright, Q, come on in.
You're the main character, but I'm baldy.
I don't get to see. I have my helmet on.
Not me. My helmet's not even on.
Oh yeah, you can do. You press escape, go to settings, and then helmet visibility. You can turn it on or off. I just have it on because why?
No, helmet's on.
Yeah. Because really, that's stupid. Why would you take off your helmet in a battlefield situation?
Right?
Hey, look at that. Do you like this? Oh, it
Starts to
yeah, it
slowly
was.
put my hand down, realizing that that may not be a.
So we got jetpacks right off the bat.
No,
Or
these
jump
aren't
jets.
jetpack. No, these aren't jump jets. These are the cooling packs. You look at them carefully. They're cooling. They're cooling their bodies. John, you also don't have an arm.
Yeah, I know, that's that. We got a robo arm over here.
What happened to your arm, Todd?
Mm-hmm.
Was it nibbled on?
Apparently some Xeno took it for a trophy. That's alright. I took him out too.
Oh, I like how
Blood in
you.
my hand, but hey.
I like how you popped your knuckles. I was like, really? Why would you? popping? What are you popping in your in your robot goals? Huh? Yeah, we're just having a meeting while we're waiting for Keel or Nordic to show up.
Alright, boys, we're gonna do this. Hey, why does he sound like an orc?
Oh, he's Irish. Don't worry about him. It's Irish.
Yes, I know, Irish, man. Like, well, why did he sound like an orc, man? Reminds me, I just wanna fight, man. Fuck you up.
How many prayer scrolls do you have on you?
And if you look at the arm, it looks like there's probably about 3 to 4 of them on one arm. 1, 2.
Yeah, all I have is 2 on mine.
2 on the chest, on one on each arm, 1 in the middle, which has 3. I have a charm with a scroll on it as well. So let's see, 1, 2, about 6 or 7.
Oh wait a minute, I do. That's a bone. Do I have
Yeah,
a bone
you
of
have-
a priest? That must be bone of a priest or something, or some person. Someone's bone is that. Oh, that may be your arm, Ron.
God damn it, give me my bone back.
And joking, it's a bit too small to be your maybe you swing your fingers. I also have a chain on my hand. That tells you I'm a part of the death march. And that's probably what the skull is on my head. It's probably.
There should be a change in the weapon, but okay.
Well, I don't
Is it
have my
supposed
weapon
to be
on.
green?
No, you see the inquisitorial eye on me? If you look at my arm, you can see the inquisitorial eye on the chain.
There's already.
See?
The one at the bottom, okay. Right in the
Yeah.
back.
No, that's not.
It's not deathling, because if it was, you know, that should be hooked up to your gun at all fucking times.
Well,
Should be a
this
chain
is.
line all the way
No.
to your gun. That's how that
It-
would go.
Yes, but you get this chain just for being a part of the Death March. For once, I'm out of the Death March now, so it's just kind of like an honorary. It's their thing.
Yeah, you're more
Thi-
part of the
Yeah, I'm Blueberry now, but I used to be Death.
inquisitorial than
Yeah, I was part of Blueberry, but now I was part of Blueberry, then I became Death March, then I became Blueberry again, and so I get to keep
You're
that.
still part of the Death Watch because after number 1 you are of
No.
the Death Watch.
Yeah, number 1. After number 1, you become part of the Death March. I played the
This is
tutorial,
supposed
which
to
was
be-
I played the
supposed to be
tutorial.
continuing.
No, I've already left the Death Watch and joined back to the Ultramarines. After the tutorial is your last mission as part of the Death Watch.
Yeah, the
I
Lord's
already did
supposed to be-
tutorial.
He's supposed to be still a part of this one. It's number 2. So
Yeah, number 2, yes. Number 2, I played. This is number 2.
I'm telling
I-
you, the Lord did shit beforehand.
Yeah,
Before the
before.
game even came out, the Lord was supposed to be used as part of Death Watch.
Yeah, I was
As
part of the Death Watch.
part of Death Watch, but the whole campaign.
Not.
That was the fucking lore.
Anyways, we're Blueberries now. I'm a Blueberry now, and also I became a Primaris. But it is still Titus, so whatever.
Yeah, Captain Titus.
Nope. They demoted me. I'm Lieutenant now.
Usually when you get the mode, that's a dishonor.
Well, they wiped his record clean because of the whole dishonor thing. So his record is wiped clean. No one knows who he is. Except for the captain who was upstairs and who didn't like me. Said some
Are we
mean
in a
things to me.
barge?
Oh, probably. You can see some void ships out there. If you look right here, you can
I
see
know,
some
I
pretty
can
ships.
see some ships out there. That's what I'm saying. Are we on a barge?
I I think we're on a battle barge, yeah.
That's why I call it a fucking barge, dipshit, not a fucking battle barge.
Hey, Hammer, are you back?
There's only one barge.
Nordic, Q. Nordic.
Nordica, go home.
Apparently not, Q. Will you join us, Q? Yeah, there's a few drop ships. Hey, John, look at Servo Skull. Hi, Mr. Servo Skull.
There's a couple of mods that let you
Get it out, Scott.
unlock the stuff in the thing. And then there's a couple of others. Some of them are anti-blur, some of them are performance optimizations for the game.
That's nice, Q, but will you,
I didn't
will
find
you
one
come
that
on?
lets you.
You just come in, shut up. Oh, I left the
No, no, he left the game because he's too important.
What do you mean I left the
I get the
game?
schmicky for that schmack. Just kidding.
It said you joined the game and immediately it said you left.
It says I'm loading.
You might have to redo what I did.
There's also one that removes extra blurring and stuff.
Why what? I didn't know first trying to join, you said?
Yeah, it probably tried to put you in the other slot where where Q is, and now it's trying to put Q in the other slot. Oh well.
It
Oh,
happened.
there's Q.
Crossplay
Oh,
unavailable. Please enable crossplay if you want to play with this.
yep.
Crossplay.
Yeah, crossplay. I didn't disable crossplay.
I didn't even have that didn't even show up on my screen.
Yeah, it's buried in the options.
Fucking connect.
That's
It's
'cause
buried in the options.
That's
Q
because I
went.
turned it off.
I didn't bother because I knew John would have trouble. I actually knew John would have trouble, so I didn't even bother.
Well, I have it off because I didn't want it to cause problems. Crossplay
Well, it
on a
caused
lot of
the-
games cause problems.
Well, it caused the problems.
World War Z. I leave it on crossplay at all times on.
Hey,
because
John.
that's
Well, I can't turn it on.
Yeah, you can. You have to go back to the main menu.
I am on the main menu.
Oh.
Ah,
John, Nordic, why don't you join me?
What? I got both kind of working.
Yeah, me and John are just kind of walking around in circles, waiting for someone to become Gadriel.